Hi, it's John Flynn with Copley Advertising, and the question has come up, am I a reseller? Well, you shouldn't have to call me nasty names. Okay, I get it. I get it. It's very confusing out there right now. It's very confusing. All right, let me give you a little history. Okay, what happened? Okay, about 4 or 5 years ago, we had this evil Death Star called Trading Desk, and they controlled all of mobile. If we wanted to run a mobile campaign, we had to go grovel to the Trading Desk and beg for impressions, and sometimes they said yes and sometimes they said no, and sometimes we asked for things like a report and sometimes they gave it to us and sometimes they didn't. So it was horrible. It was just any medium-sized business or agency like mine was just Then we had decentralization, yay. And what happened was all these people built their own pipeline to the SSPs. So they were called DSPs, demand-side platforms. So some of these guys spent years and millions of dollars and worked really, really hard to set up a conduit to the SSPs, making agreements with each SSP. It was very complicated. And they did it, and it was great. So now the DSPs were able to no longer deal with the larger companies, and then dealt with agencies themselves. And then they were like, okay, well, we can make a little more business by selling to the smaller agencies, and even companies. So that's where people like me came aboard and said, great. Now, fast forward to today, what has happened is that there's a whole bunch of DSPs. I lost track how many DSPs there are, and I know a lot of the DSPs. So I work with a lot of DSPs. Pocket Math in Singapore, GoToMobile in Vancouver, Centro in Chicago. There's one in Belgium, Simplify in New York. A lot. So because the way they built these DSPs, there was no kind of like standards of how everybody built it, which was fine. So some of these DSPs most of these DSPs have different strengths than the other DSPs. So one DSP is super, super fast. They can deliver millions of impressions in a very short period of time, which is great. If you're doing something like an event or something like that, bang it out real fast, it's nice. Other DSPs have great reporting. They go in depth. They allow us to go to optimization at a very granular level. Which is great because we could optimize the program really well and present really, really deep reports. And sometimes the client likes it, sometimes the client doesn't get it, but that's fine. Other DSPs have third-party relationships with Load-Me and Blue Kai and other people, and they give you really great, if you want to buy data for like people who deliver the mail that are, Patriot fans, then you could probably find something that has that. So anyway, the issue is that we are a mobile marketing company. Okay? So the reason we are a mobile marketing company is that we want to take advantage of all the tools in the mobile universe to make our client's campaign tailored and effective for that particular campaign and that particular client. And that might mean mix and matching DSPs. It might mean, God forbid, using Facebook Mobile, which I love a lot of Facebook Mobile's capabilities. It might mean using a separate third-party data system, whatever it means in a mobile universe. I mean, I don't want to restrict our clients to be married to one system. Now, I mean, there's some very large DSPs that want an obligation of $50,000 a month for 1 year, which is $60,000, just to use their DSP. I'm not going to do that. First of all, it's wrong in the sense of strategy, and second, it's too much money. So the deal is to be open and available, because there's new things happening all the time. I mean, now we got cognitive behavior prediction for customers, which I don't know how that's going to shake out, but companies are doing that. So, I mean, the larger companies are introducing capabilities that are not really polished yet. And the time they polish it up and move down, the medium-sized DSPs pick it up and then implement it on their platform. So, I don't need the shiniest thing in the first 3 weeks. I'll wait a couple months to get all the bugs out and then take it that way. But, so that's the deal with that. I'm looking at the best fit for everybody. Like my recruitment program is, using different aspects of different parts of different DSPs in Facebook, and I think it's pretty cool. So, sometimes, like a customer the other day was talking to me, goes, oh yeah, reseller. Reseller. Not a reseller. I mean, everybody's a reseller. I mean, the DSPs are buying it from the SSPs. They're a reseller. So, I'm a mobile marketing company. I put together programs that are awesome. So, I don't express this overtly, but, if you really want to, tick me off, you see me at a party coming up to me and go, oh yeah, reseller. And by the third time, I'm probably going to be mad and throw a drink at you. So. John Flynn, Copley Advertising. Here for your mobile marketing needs. Go to copleyadvertising.com.